First of all, also put some fireballs down. Who's in here excited about life? Okay. Write down on your notebook too. What is your intention for this call? Why are you here? Right? Because that's the most important, is your success. It's not about my success anymore. I got everything I wanted. It's about you now. So what is your intention why are you here? What is your interest in this business? Is it to get financial freedom? Is it take care of your mom and dad who had cancer like I did? Is it take care of your kids, go on a dream vacation? What is it that you really want out of life? Write it down. My intention is to create what XYZ through this business, right? And second thing, this is an interactive call. I love to see your faces. The more you interact with me, the more I can interact with you, and the more we can learn and grow together. So please turn on your camera. Right? Unless you're in the bathroom, then don't turn on your camera. Okay. I actually had that happen before too. So, but other than that, please turn on the camera. I love to see your beautiful faces. And I see Karen, I see Bill, I see Pedro. Pedro, 15 years old here, crazy, amazing. Miriam, Susan, how you say the name? Susan or Susan? Susan. Okay, sorry about you, but Kathy, Claudia, John, right? Yeah, and yeah, the more you can turn on your camera, the more you're interactive, right? The more I can answer your questions, right? If I don't see you, I can't flow you, right? For those of you who know Grant Cardone, if people don't know you, they don't see you, we can't flow you, baby. Let's go. All right, great. General wealth, live comfortably and financial free. Jenny has said, awesome. David said, again, traction to B&B, baby. Financial freedom and make my kid proud. Amen to that, brother. Nothing like having your family proud of you. Quit my 9 to 5. Hallelujah to freedom, man. Absolutely. Man, the day that I had my life, night and day, once I got financial freedom, it's like heaven and hell, basically. So yeah, definitely my job was hell for me. All right, I want my financial freedom, generational wealth. Houston, Texas. All right, welcome. Awesome. Justin, I see you. Keith, I see you. David, Lynn, I see you guys. Yes. All right. Awesome, guys. Well, thank you for being here. I know your time is worthwhile. Very important as well as my time. I actually charge about $5,000 an hour consultation one-on-one with me. So I don't take this lightly at all. I will make it worth your while. I do everything in my power to make it worth your while, okay? If you stick with me, I'm going to show you within a very short amount of time, within the next 10 hours, I'm going to show you, no, I'm kidding. Within the next 60 minutes, I'm going to show you how to get financial freedom through Airbnb, corporate housing arbitrage, right? Without owning any properties, without working your butt off, without going back to school for the next 8 years, and freaking in debt for 300K, which I done that as well. So I only done all the dumb stuff. Okay, I want to teach you how to do the smart way now because I figured out. I done through all the dumb shit like open a restaurant, boba tea, spent 400K in it, got in debt. I have a family did dry cleaners, online, offline, trading crypto. I did that too. I traded Forex, I traded stocks. I didn't get anything out of it except for a lot of frustration, a lot of lost relationship, a lot of lost nights of sleep because I had nightmares. So anyway, this is the best business I found to get financial freedom, period. Okay. I haven't found any other ones that give you financial freedom within a very short amount of time. I'm talking about months instead of years, literally months. Okay. Not years, not decades, right? Who in here want to get rich fast? Okay. If you guys want to get rich slow, this is the wrong room for you, okay? We are talking about how to get rich fast and how to stay rich and how to get financial cash flow, right? I mean, who in here is just like sick and tired of being sick and tired and was trapped, corporate, you got a golden handcuff, right? You're comfortable, but there's more inside of you. There's more to life than this, right? which is exactly where I was. I was a pharmacist. I came here as an immigrant from Vietnam. A little bit about my story. Don't worry, I'm only going to spend about 55 minutes on it. So the last 5 minutes I'm going to share with. No, I'm kidding. So just real quick, 2 minutes. My backstory: I came from Vietnam, nothing, third world country. I came over here. We slept on one bed, literally, all four of us. And I thought the way to get financial freedom is to go to school, get a good grade, get a good education, get a good job, right? And that's what I did. So when I got out, I was like, hallelujah, this is the financial freedom, right? I got everything I wanted. I'm able to take care of my mom, my dad, repay them for everything. However, when I got out, it's more like the American nightmare, right? Yeah, it's more like the American nightmare because, I didn't have the money or the time, okay? And I was working a full-time overtime, trying to take care of my mom who was diagnosed with cancer at the time, and then try to take care of everybody else and trying to start a family myself, okay? So that didn't work out too well with a full-time overtime job with a mountain high in debt, right? I got sold the American dream that you go to school, get a good grade, become a doctor, right? I did MBA and all of that too. But when you got out, it's just a golden handcuff. It's just a job. So I did everything I could. I tried everything I can to get financial freedom. Nothing ever really worked because I needed two things, right? How many know that you need two things? You need money and you need time to do any kind of business, right? So I didn't have the money. I didn't have the time. The difference about this business is that it provides me leverage. I can leverage other people's properties I don't even own. So that saved me a lot of time to go and save up the money to buy the property, to renovate it, to make it rent ready, to rehab it, and to lease it out, all of that, right? That's just too much time I didn't have, and too much money. I didn't have hundreds of thousands of dollars to go buy a home, okay? So, and the other thing is time. Because with this business, once you set it up, it's almost like passive income. It's not 100% passive. I don't want to lead anybody astray here. Nothing is 100% passive, okay? This will require just a few hours of work a week. How many of you guys are okay with working a few hours a week and make six-figure or more? And I see some fireballs in the chat. If you're okay with working a few hours a week and make six-figure or more, okay? If you're not okay with that, this is the wrong room, right? This is not like passive income crypto where you put in money and you sleep and pray that it will go up and you make money, you be a millionaire, a year from now. No, right? This does require some work, some honest work, but it's just a few hours a week, guys. That's it, a few hours a week. And you make six-figure income, multiple six-figure income. And some point you're gonna wake up and you're like, I'm living my dream life like I am now. I had to pinch myself every day. Last week I celebrated my birthday with Richard Branson, okay, with deep Richard Branson, yes, on his island and on his cruise ship. The guy is so rich, he got a whole cruise line. Okay, he doesn't have just a yacht; he has a whole cruise line, and a lot of lands as well. So then before that, I was hanging out with Grant Cardone, another multi-billionaire mentor of mine, right? And then I also hang out with Tony Robbins as well, just a couple months ago, right? So every month I'm going on this crazy trip, and if you follow my social media at Dr. Chau B&B, right there on the screen at Dr. Chau B&B, you know about that. That is for real. Like this, I'm living the life of my dreams. So anyway, let me get into this real quick here. All right, so let's get into the main thing. Keep the main thing. So how to get absolute financial freedom by early 30s, right? Now, if you pass 30, that's okay. How can you get absolute financial freedom within this year? I'm talking about this year, okay? Not 10 years from now, not 20 years from now, this year. How you can do it too, even if you have no idea where to begin, right? So who is this for? This is for people who are serious about creating long-term business the right way. You want it automatic, you want it scalable, if you're a doer and not just a talker or a thinker, right? If you're ready to invest in yourself and in your business, and if you're not satisfied with the average normal life, you know you deserve more, and this is for you. Why is this different? Because it's a brand new opportunity, guys. Unlike anything you've seen before, right? Guys, a mind is like a parachute. It can only work when it's open. So please have an open mind to this, okay? This is a brand new opportunity because Airbnb has not been around that long. It's just like 10 years, baby. Yeah, I've been doing it for 7 years. I was one of the people in the like the dinosaur in this industry, you know. And you can leverage other people's property. And I take it a step further, not just Airbnb, but we do corporate housing. So we rent it out to companies now. Companies, right? That's where the big money is at, is the companies. I'm gonna plug in my microphone real quick here. We rent it out to companies instead of just individual. Okay. You guys hear me okay? We good with a new microphone? Yeah. So it should be good. Happy belated birthday. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I appreciate it. All right. So everybody hear me good? Okay. All right. So why is this different? Because it's leveraging other people's property to make money that you don't even own them. And you're leveraging technology, so you don't even have to do much marketing, because I have the sources for corporate housing as well. And I have other platforms. So Airbnb can do the marketing for you as long as you do it the right way, right? So how are you guys like a business where you don't have to do any marketing, right? You don't have to do much selling, and you make money almost passive income with properties you don't even own, right? I mean, this is like a no-brainer. So my goal is I would teach you the secrets beyond Airbnb that nobody else is teaching. I will show you exactly how to build a profitable business right now, today. I will reveal the simple secret that create a booming business while I travel around the world and enjoy time with my loved one and with billionaires, right? What are the secrets I'm going to share with you today? Is the number one, the exact formula I use to create a multiple six-figure Airbnb income without owning any properties, and how you can replicate that business for yourself as well, okay? Secret number two is the never release method that can help you work just a few hours a week from home or anywhere in the world, guys. I literally travel every single month to the beaches of my dream, right? I just went to Necker Island, went to the Bahamas, and then next thing I know, I was on a cruise ship going around Mexico. And all of this happened in the past 30 days. And this is like a normal month for me. So, you know, I want this life too for you. So get serious, guys. Focus on this, and this will get you financial freedom. Secret number three is how you get the freedom lifestyle while helping other people and make infinite returns. Okay. How do you guys want to make infinite return? Okay. So anyway, I'm not anything special. I generated millions of dollars from this. However, I had a lot of excuses when I started as well, right? But I traded them for working smarter and 10x my return on my investment. How many of you guys want to 10x your return? Okay. So this is actually, I invest over $1 million now. This is a little old slide, 200K. I actually invest over $1 million into myself now. Why? Because I know the biggest investment that we can do is in ourselves. That's what Warren Buffett said, right? And the biggest return that we can get is in ourselves. It's actually the best investment is in yourself, guys, because you can get, nobody can take that from you, right? They can take my clothes, my watch, my everything, right? But if I know what I know, I can make it all back, baby. I can make it all back within months, man. Okay. All right. So this is some of the checks we got, some of the earnings we got. You see, like on 100K in 1 month, and that's just on Airbnb. The checks is outside of Airbnb's. The checks here are like 5K, 6K, 7K, you know, a month. Talking about a month. And over here, we've got another website, VRBO, right? These are the money from all of the stays, right? They stay for a longer time, like 4 months for 35K, right? So these are corporate housing. That's why the stay is longer, like 100 days, 60 days. Our average stay is like 3 months, right? Instead of 3 nights. Those of you who have Airbnbs right now, you know, vacation rental is popular. However, it's hard to scale because this take a lot of work. You know, I mean, how you guys like to have a bunch of 3-4 days stays, whereas why don't you just have 1 3-month stay? That's like 10 times less to work, right? So that's why you have the time to enjoy your time with your loved one. Anyway, I'm not anything special. I made tons of mistakes too, guys. When I first started, I didn't think I needed a mentor or coach, right? I want to do everything myself. I didn't understand how to pick the right location, the right neighborhood, HOA, etc. I didn't know how to make it profitable by working less, working smart, not just working hard. I didn't understand how to pitch the landlord to increase my units as well. Okay. However, I've also done some things right. So here you go. Yeah. Immigrant with third word. This was my mom and dad in Vietnam. You know, when we came over here, that's our backyard that we play on. When you open the back door, we hit the fence. Okay, so that's how big our backyard is. When we take a picture of our backyard, we gotta take a picture right on at the fence. You know what I'm saying? So, so I know what it's like, guys, to grow up with nothing. Basically, I determined to achieve the American dream. I started many businesses. Some success, some fail. Most of it didn't work out. I thought traditional education was the way. Got my doctorate in pharmacy. Won the award for my district of pharmacies as well, actually. And I thought I was, you know, on top of the world. But at the end of the day, I didn't have the freedom. I didn't have the money. It's just all the titles that they give you. And the more that the more awards you win, the more responsibilities to give you, and the more strict their KPIs is, right? The more strict their all the numbers is. So they want to suck more out of you, right? Yeah, I gotta show up my 10x chain, baby. Let's go. All right. So I felt so trapped because I was driving an hour to work, an hour home. You know, all they care about, the company cared about was the money. They didn't care much about patient care or client or employees, right? But I also done some things right, guys. I persisted, I replaced my income, and then I quit my job, and then went all in, created a life out of my dream, okay? I figured out, I scaled to 20 Airbnbs within months, really. Now I'm have 30-something Airbnbs and going into multifamily as well. So, and then do things while you're young, right? I learned from the right people too, no matter the obstacle, I refuse to give up, right? It's join Tony Robbins Platinum group, right? The elite highest group with Tony Robbins, right? Hanging out with his backyard studio right here. This is Grant on a yacht that we play poker with. And he know me personally now by name. And those of you that attend the last real estate summit, he pulled me out of the whole crowd and said that I'm a good guy, right? So I'm very grateful for that. Mr. Cardone, Uncle G, let's go. All right, success is 80% mindset, 20% strategy. Tony Robbins, okay? Basically, we have two options, right? Either can die in our office, or we go and live life our dream while our properties make us money, right? So it's your choice, the hard way or the easy way. You know, we all have a choice here, guys. The beautiful thing about human beings is that we can create anything. We can create anything that we want. We just got to tap into that power, baby. Okay, the hard way, definitely on your own. Right? When I first started, I was too stubborn to look for a proven source of passive income. I want to do everything myself. I felt lost. Where I go, how do I start? I had no mentor, no support group. I was really confused about picking the right location, right? Everybody know real estate location. How you have the pricing strategies, how you manage the staff, how you create a hospitality experience, and how you scale. I actually lost like thousands of hours and tens of thousands of dollars. I closed down more than 10 Airbnbs myself in the beginning, right? So I learned all this stuff so you don't have to. That's what I'm saying, right? So the easy way, guys, to mimic success, okay? All you gotta do is just duplicate other people's success, and then you can, after you learn it, you know the strategy and everything, model, mimic, then you master. Only after you master will you multiply, okay? Don't try to multiply, don't try to scale when you haven't mastered, okay? And the fastest way to get to be a master at something is to follow somebody who have done it, right? Those use, being here, that, been to Grand and everything, that, right? I mean, Tony Robbins said that if you want to compress decades into days, you just hang out with somebody who done it for years, and that's how you compress decades into days. So there's no guesswork, right? I'm going to show you guys how to do this right now. Okay, so pay close attention. Finding a group of people with the same place as you are, forming a mastermind, and create a family where you can trust and grow together, and always be the dumbest person in the room, right? To this day, I pay like crazy amount of money. I pay like 25K, 50K for 2-3 days mastermind. And is it worth it? Absolutely. 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 Because I always 10x whatever I put into myself, guys. Remember that, at least 10x whatever I put into myself. Within a couple of years. Imagine 20 years from now, I'm gonna 100x whatever I put into myself, right? 30, 40 years from now, I'm gonna 1,000x whatever invest into myself, just like you guys. So you want to think about the long run as well. It's never a bad idea to invest in yourself. I learned less in the hard way. I wasted a ton of time and money, but more importantly, the time, because nobody knows how much time we have, right? So time is the one non-renewable resource that we all have that a lot of us don't value. Okay, so let's switch that around, guys. Focus on this. Just within months, you get financial freedom, and then you can have all the time that you want in the world. Then you can just go travel, do whatever you want to do. Okay. So before I was becoming free, I was just working 60 hours a week as a pharmacist with a lot of side hustle. I was lost. I was miserable. I hit rock bottom, but that's when somebody gave me the epiphany. Okay. The epiphany is, what if I could rent a vacant home and I could sublet and scale to freedom? Like, duh, I never thought about it before. Crazy, right? So that is when I ended up scaling to 20 Airbnbs, making 6 figures within months, and got financial freedom. Okay. Once I really figured it out. So the 3 secrets I'm gonna show you right now. Okay. So you've been sleeping. Wake up, pay attention right now. These are secrets that took me 7 years to figure out, that can really change your life this year, if you really focus on this business and do it. Secret number 1 is you only need a little upfront capital to sublet. Because when you sublet, meaning that you rent out a home long-term, you furnish it, and then you just sublet it out shorter term or mid-term, as we call it, to companies, for 1 month to 6 months. So I would rent out a home for 12 months, right? So it's only cost me first month rent, first month deposit, and some furniture. It's a lot cheaper than trying to buy a home. It's actually 10 times less expensive, okay, to just sublet. So for the price of 1 home, I can sublet 10 homes and make $20,000 a month. Because on average, we make $2,000 per month per property. Okay. So once you make that money, you just roll that profit back and launch another one and scale quickly. I mean, you guys that have traditional businesses, you guys know, right? How much would cost to open a traditional business, like in the chat, anywhere from like 200K to $1 million, right? Like a restaurant, like dry cleaning, stuff like that. But with this, you only need like 10, 12K per Airbnb sublet. And then you make 2K right away. So within 6 months, you make your money back. That's 200% return on investment, guys. 200% return on your money. And then you can just roll that back in. So if you want to make 10K a month, how many of you guys 10K extra a month right now would change your life? Put some fireball in chat. Or some heart or something. Okay. Yeah, 10K extra a month. Who want that? I'm showing you how to do it. How many of you would like to have that in 3 months? You can make that money. 10K extra a month, almost passive income. Okay. So listen, guys, all you got to do is just do 2 sublet a month. Within 3 months, you have 6 sublet. right? And you make an average 2K a month for property. So that's actually $12,000 a month, right? In only 3 months. That's it, right? It's not like a flip where you have to buy a home, cost you hundreds of $1,000s. You got to make sure the loans go through. You gotta rehab it, take another 6 months. It's actually gonna, like the construction guy tell you it's gonna take 3 months, which actually end up taking a year, right? So, and then you invest like 300K into it, you can't get out of it. You know, no, like this is like, you rent a place, you furnish it, you rent it out. You can make money like within a week. That's how fast you can do this. I have my clients, my best students, they have done 4 in the first 30 days and making like 8K a month within the first 30 days. Okay. And now she's on her 12 properties. She already got financial freedom. She didn't have any experience with this. She's a mom with 2 kids. And with no experience with real estate. So you can do way better. If you have any experience with real estate or with business, you can definitely do better, guys. So anyway, that's one of the biggest secret is roll that profit back and scale quickly. Secret number 2, guys, is you want to build a team and you treat them super well so they can do most of the legwork for you. That's how you can scale and have financial freedom. Okay, don't be a cheap boss. Okay, always overpay your people. Okay, why? Because if not, they're gonna steal from you one way or the other, and they're gonna badmouth you, or they're gonna quit on you, right? And it's not good karma anyway. So overpay your people, seriously. Build a team, treat them they're the most important people in the world, because they are. Because without them, the people is the one that drive the business, right? It's not the machine or whatever. You need people so you can scale and have freedom. So once you build that team, man, life is good. You're only working a few hours a week. They can do most of the work for you. And with this, you don't need that many people. In the beginning, you only need a handyman, and you only need a one maid company. And it's all 1099, so you don't have any employees with this business. It's awesome. How many of you guys love having a business without managing a bunch of employees, right? So that's why I love, because it's all 1099, so they get paid per job. So whenever, the handyman that need work or whatever, when I need them, I call them. When I need a cleaning, I call them, right? And they do the work, all good, all done. Everybody's happy. I don't have to manage them day to day and all of that. 40K to have 4 properties in 30 days. No, she got 4 properties within the first 30 days. She make 8K a month, almost passive income. Okay. And then 3 months later, she got another 4 properties, and then she quit her job. Got financial freedom for life. And I think she's only in her early 30s. Yeah, early 30s. So, all right, secret number 3 is I use some proven quick win hacks to build a business and manage other people's properties and make infinite returns. Okay, so how do you make infinite return? You actually just manage other people's properties, right? They put all the money up front, or you partner with somebody and you do the work. That's why it's important to know the skill set, guys. Once you know the skill set, the skies is unlimited, because you have the skill set, you can manage the properties, you can partner with somebody, right? They be the funding partner, you do all the work, whatever. It's not bad, doesn't cost that much work anyway, right? And you split 50-50. So if you do that, and if they put all the money up front, how much money do you actually put down? 0, right? So if you put 0 down, you're making like 50% of the profit. Isn't that infinite return? Right? Yeah, exactly. So that's why, that's how you get infinite return, guys. I'm going through some of the questions here real quick. Are you going to try and sell as a course? Okay, so this is not a sales pitch, right? We do have a mastermind, we do have a coaching program. You can apply for it, at the end of the call, if you are serious, we don't look for everybody, okay? Because we want to work with the right people that have the right mindset, right? So the answer to your questions, are you trying to sell us your course? No, I'm not trying to sell you anything. This is totally free, guys. Put your wallet away, okay? Put your checkbook away. So I'm not gonna like throw you down, like pour out your credit card today and all that. No, don't worry about that. This is all free. This is to give back to the community, okay? Now, to be transparent, I do earn my living by helping other people get financial freedom. So if you are serious, you can apply for it. My sister can drop the link in the chat. You can apply, book a call with us, and see if both of us, see if we're a good fit. If not, no worries, right? So, okay, now we got that out of the way. I'm looking at the chat, see if there's any other question that I might have missed. Yeah, exactly. Scale up, maybe scale up. Corporate housing is the way to go. That's right. I'm gonna get into corporate housing, man. I'm gonna get into corporate housing next, man. So, get some energy in you, man. Do some jumping jacks or something, because that's where the real freedom is. The real secrets is the corporate housing. Okay. Homeowner check proof of income. It depends. It depends. If you have your pitch right, and we can show you how to craft that, and you can leverage our team and everything, right? And if you build a good relationship, sometimes they don't really care about that. But of course, it's good if you have some kind of income to back it up. But you can always partner too. I didn't put any money in the partnership. Yeah. Yeah, see, like Watu said, he should have done 50-50, but he did 70-30. Okay. So I would do 50-50, because if you do all the work, you should get paid 50-50. Right. Do renters a lot. So that's something that that's why mentorship is so important, because you need to know this stuff. Renter allowed to re-rent out the property. Yeah, you need to get permission. Okay, you need to get a permission from their clients. Okay. Yeah, I can touch on what somebody asking about our mentorship. I can touch on a little bit that at the end, but I'm not gonna. This is not a sales call. So anyway, how do you put together the furniture if you live out of town? Would you send all the furniture to a handyman? Yes. The way I would do it, I would buy everything online and have the handyman to set it up for me. There are different school of thoughts. If you like how to do the furniture, you can set it up yourself. You can find the deals. If you like doing that, do it. You save more money, right? So it's just depending on how much do you want to, what's your background? Like I have one of my coach, he loved handyman work. He loved finding deals, right? So he find the furniture himself and do it. But for me, I just want the freedom. So I just pay somebody to do it. Yeah, so somebody doing on the Airbnb. So yeah, what will be different is I'm going to show you how to do corporate housing. Thank you. Miriam said she in our mastermind. She loved it. I recommend. Yes, thank you. Appreciate that. So I'm going to show you how to do corporate housing, which is totally different than Airbnb. So what is corporate housing arbitrage, right? All right, let's get some energy up, guys. So for those of you sit down for a long while, this is the second part here. Let's get up and stretch our legs real quick. And do some jumping jacks, huh? Go, stretch a little bit. Get up, get the body blood flowing, man. Love this song. It's my rocky song right here, right? I'm gonna go over the best part right now. Is what separates us from regular Airbnbs. If anybody can just list the problem in Airbnb, right? I mean, a 5-year-old can do that, okay? But how do you do that? How and what is the biggest thing with me having 30 plus Airbnbs and only work a few hours a week versus somebody having like 3 Airbnbs and they pull their hair out? because they got so much work to do. It's not what you do, guys, how you do anything. It's not what you do, it's how you do it. Okay. So, all right, I'm gonna go back in here. Share my screen again. Oh, there it is. You guys see the slide okay, right? Put a 1 in chat or put fireball in chat. You see the slide okay? Okay, thanks. All right. So what is corporate housing arbitrage? Basically, if you have a company and you have 4 or 5 employees, would it be cheaper for you to rent 1 home or 4 hotels for your employees when you're on like a 1 month, 3 month assignment? Which one would be cheaper, right? Of course, rent out 1 home. That would be cheaper than trying to do like 4 or 5 hotels, right? So that is corporate housing arbitrage. That's when it is born. Okay. Slideshow. So that's one part of corporate housing arbitrage. The other part is travel medical professional, travel nurses, right? Travel medical professionals, doctors, IT, construction companies. I mean, the opportunity is unlimited, okay? The other thing that most people don't know is insurance housing. You know, how many people can actually get damages from their home or through hurricane or natural disaster, or know somebody who do, and they need a place to stay, right? They need a place to stay when their home get damaged, right? So that is basically the gist of corporate housing. You know, part of it is insurance housing. Write this down. Insurance housing, guys, is my favorite part, because insurance will pay to get your home restored, right? And they pay good money, and they always pay on time. They're obligated to pay, contractually obligated to pay, right? And they stay, and usually our insurance clients stay for like 4, 5, 6 months at a time. So it's so much better than the vacation rental where they stay for a few days. Corporate housing is just night and day. Is it why? Because they stay like 10 times longer, you know? And I don't have to deal with partying. I don't have to deal with drinking. I don't have to deal with events. I don't have to deal with a bunch of people, you know, getting together, you know, neighbors complaining, all of that. These guys, these ladies, they just want to work. They go home, they sleep. All is good. They are professional. They have a job, right? They don't want to lose their job, right? So, I mean, I've been doing this for 7 years, 30 plus corporate housing. How many evictions do you think I have with corporate housing? Evictions. Put out a number. 30 years. No, 30 plus properties, 7 years. I'm not that old. How many evictions do you guys think? Evictions. How many evictions do you guys think I had with corporate housing? Yeah, I see a bunch of hands, 0. Good. Exactly. How would you guys like to be a landlord without any evictions? That's like a dream come true, guys, with any landlord, right? If you guys have any landlord experience, you know what I'm talking about. I've been a traditional landlord as well, right? I had a lot of properties that I rent out long-term before, not anymore, right? So it's just a lot of headache. But anyway, so vacation rental, yes, I do get some eviction from vacation rental. I have some squatters, some, you know, partying animals, some, you know, people smoking weed and stuff like that too, okay? But corporate housing, no, because they don't want to lose their job, okay? So that is one of the biggest difference. Okay, let's go back to the slide here. Okay, what is the FAST method? So this is a system that I created myself to you guys easy to remember. There's only 4 steps to this business, and that's it. Okay, so the 4th step It's fast. Find the right location, ask to sublease, set up to stand out, and then you want to tap into the corporate clients. That's it. And then you have financial freedom. Okay. You want to get there fast, guys. I'm all about speed. Money loves speed, right? Write it down. You know, success loves speed. How do you compete with the big guys? Speed. Speed in everything. Okay. So find the right location. So you don't have to do a ton of research. You don't have to do use a ton of software with what I know, right? We can show you how to find the right location within minutes. Okay. I'm gonna drop a golden nugget right now. If you guys pay attention. Okay. It took me years to figure this out. So, and I'm giving it to you for free. Okay. It's the 3H system. Hospitals, highways, and hotels. Write it down. Hospital, highway, and hotel. The 3H golden rule. If you find property, make sure they're close to all three. You know, within like maybe 5-10 minutes to all three, that would be amazing. Where two highway cross is where the most traffic is, right? And then where the hospital is and where the hotels is. Why? Because these guys are the whales, guys. I mean, if they're gonna drop $100 million to build a hospital, you bet your buddy they're gonna do their research, the market research, right? If like the Hilton or the big giants gonna build a resort there, you bet your butt they're gonna probably spend millions of dollars in doing research and have data to back it up, right? So why reinvent the wheels? Write this down. Follow the whales, and you're gonna get fat. Follow the whales, you're gonna get fat. Okay. And then also, it's all about leverage. Write it down, guys. All about leverage. How do you get financial freedom faster? You gotta know how to leverage. Leverage other people's time, money, for our case, properties, right? And leverage other people's knowledge. That's why I always get a mentor. Whatever you do, get a mentor in whatever you do. Okay. So that's one of the biggest secrets you find with just figure out a location within minutes. Okay. The 3H golden rule. Okay. Ask to sublease. The second step. How do you ask to sublease? But hey man, can I Airbnb your property? We're gonna make a ton of money, right? But it's all good, man. I'm gonna buy you free dinner. No, that doesn't work. Don't do that. Okay. So you wanna come to it. It's a professional corporate housing. It's so much better. It's like, hey, Mr. Smith, I do corporate housing. You know, we have over 100 clients, 100 properties, corporate housing network nationwide, right? We have combined 20 years experience between all of us. And we do this professionally. So here's our website. Here's our partner website, right? So this is how we want to see if your property qualify for what we do. You see, so it's totally different. It's totally different, right? So yeah, I'm gonna show you how the website here. Corporate housing. Let me see. Hey, Nino. Gotcha. And then while you're at it, drop the link in the chat if people have been asking about the mentorship. Just book a call with my team, guys. We go over with you, more one-on-one call with you. So my assistant Nino here can put that link in the chat. But this is our website that you can use to leverage once you're a part of our network, right? You see, it's very professional. There's a beyondcorporatehousingnetwork.com, beyond CHN, okay? So, and then we have partners that are our students, right? And we help them to set up the website. right? To consult with them how they will set it up. So all of these here are our partners. Here's our mastermind students. Okay. Do you have to do this? No, but will it help you? Absolutely. Okay. But do you need your own website? Not really. If you're part of our mastermind, you just leverage us using that website, and just leverage the way that we pitch it, right? So it's a lot easier for you. Okay. So like one of our partners here, you see, it's a platinum partner beyond corporate housing network, right? So it's a nationwide corporate housing network. We are a nationwide corporate housing network, right? So it's a lot about leverage, right? It's very professional, you see. So that is a lot different than, hey, can I Airbnb your property? Hey, bro, can I Airbnb your property, right? So that's why we're getting so many properties. Our students getting so many properties they can't even handle because we have the leverage. We know how to pitch the right way in order for you to attain your goals, right? So, okay. Going back to my slides. Slides. Okay. Let me check the chat. Any questions here? Okay, hotels, highway, no evictions. Yep. For business, that's right. Okay, so that's just the second step, right? To how to pitch it. We're gonna go to the third step, is to set up to stand out. How do you set it up so you can have it stand out? Okay. Okay. So here you go. All right, you can either buy or rent the furniture. Okay. We do have a connection to the furniture rental too. You actually rent the furniture. Most people don't even know that, right? With renting the furniture, you don't even need that much money to get things rolling. Okay. Or you can just put it on like a credit card or something, so you don't have to pay a bunch of upfront money, right? You can pay it on an installment plan. That's fine too. Okay. How do you make it so that it will stand out among other properties, right? So I mean, this will take a whole day, right? But if you're part of our mastermind, we dive into every listing that you have, every deals that you have. You can send it to us, and we vet every single deals for you. Okay, whether it's good deals, bad deal, how you set it up, all the stuff, and then the peer group within we have 150 in our mastermind, all people from all experience, anywhere. Some people in there have 100 properties, right? So they can look at your listing, look at your properties as well, and see what's working, what's missing, what's not working. Okay. Next thing is how you tap into corporate clients. Okay. So corporate clients, like I said, like hospitals are a good way to get. Any companies, you can outreach to them with human resource department is a great place, right? Insurance housing for families is not a great way to do it, right? So there's just so many avenues, right? You can get these leads yourself too. If you want to do it yourself, you can, absolutely. I'm telling you, can you do it yourself? Absolutely, you can. I'm not going to be saying you can't do this yourself. Yes, you can call these people up and get the leads and stuff like that yourself. It's just going to take 10 times longer. If only if you want to get there a lot faster, then let us know, because we do have resources that took me 7 years of blood, sweat, and tears to find these sources, right? I just hand it over to my corporate housing mastermind, and here you go, right? It's a gift to you. There you go. Get the booking right away from these clients that I have already vetted for you. I have filtered out all the con artists, all the crappy leads, all of that. These are the best that they pay well. I worked with them in the past. Here you go. Okay. So what are the formula for corporate housing arbitrage? First month rent plus deposit is the initial expense. Depending on where you live around the US or Canada, this work anywhere in the world really, but Mainly, we have a lot of people here from the US. So first month rent plus deposit is usually like 2,000 a month to 3,000 a month rent, right? So we say like 5, 6K for this, for the initial expense. Then you either buy the furniture or you rent the furniture. If you buy the furniture, it's usually about 6K, 5, 6K, right? If you rent the furniture, it's like 500, 600 a month. The formula to charge the clients, you want 2 times the rent plus the utilities. So let's say you rent a home for $2,000, make it easy math. You want to double that and rent out to companies for $4,000 a month, plus utilities is like, let's say like about 10% more. So about 4,500. So you take 4,500 minus utilities is 4,000. You take 4,000 minus the first month rent. That's how you make about $2,000 a month. Profit, net, net. Okay. And that's it. So if you buy the furniture, your return on investment is about 200% return on investment, because it's only take you 6 months to make your money back. Right, guys? I hope you're tracking, right? 6 months to make your money back. That means you make your money back within a year, you double your money. 200% return on investment, guys. How much percentage you making from the stock market, right? From crypto, right? Like what, 10%, 20% a year, maybe 40% if you're lucky. This you can get a 200% return on your money. That's why I love this business. And if you rent the furniture, guys, check this out. If you rent the furnitures, or if you are like put it on like a finance long-term thing, that's like you're only paying like a few $100 a month. You see? So your net cost going in is only like $6,000-7,000, and you're making like $2,000 a month. So within 3 months, you make your money back. So that's a 400% return. That's a 4x return on your money within a year. That's ridiculous, man. 400% return. Okay. So if you want 10K a month, again, you need about 5 properties. And if you do that within 3 months, guys, you make 10K a month. Did you guys know that it took me 8 years, go to school, blood, sweat, and tears, 300K in debt, go out there and hopefully I got a job, and finally got a job. And did you know how much I make after all of that? 10K a month. Took me 8 years, guys. 8 years of schooling. This you can do it in 3 months. I help many people done this in 3 months. You make 10K a month. And they don't have to get in a bunch of debt. And they don't have to go back to school for 4 or 5 years. And they don't have to work more than 10 hours a week. So that's why it's a no-brainer, man. That's why people started asking me how I was able to do it, right? How did I be able to be my own boss, have the ability to travel, spend more time with my friends and families? The old model, the new model, guys, the old model is trading your time for money. Don't do that. And if you're on a salary, it's even worse, guys. They get you on salary so they can overwork you, okay? And then they tell you to put money to retirement account. And hopefully 50 years from now, you can actually be alive to enjoy that money. And when you take it out, hopefully it'll still be there. That's a bunch of BS, man. Why be a slave to the system, and don't enjoy life? The new model, guys, you do not directly exchange your time for money. You want to make money while you sleep. Everybody write it down. My intention to make money while I sleep. How do you do that? Real estate is the way. It's always been the way. Real estate is the best way, the biggest way, the best way for people to get financial freedom. Big problem with real estate is that most people don't have a lot of them, right? So what's the solution? The solution is this. You just leverage other people's real estate you don't even own and make money while you sleep. So you don't go out there and directly exchange your time for money. You see what I'm saying? I'm so passionate about this because I want all you guys to spend more time with your loved ones. I want all you guys to have financial freedom because I know what it feels like, you know, to be able to take care of my mom who have cancer, right? And spend every precious moment with her when I had the time to do it because of this business, right? And I want you to have that for you as well. And it's so awesome to see my students who are able to spend time with their kids now. And they don't have to go show up to any work if they don't want to. They do this because they enjoy doing it. Okay. They only work a few hours a week. They spend time with their kids, go on vacation, whatever. Right? That's the life, guys. That's the American dream. So once you figure that out, all you got to do is reinvest that money into your business and multiply it, have multiple streams of income. Right now, never ever depend on one source of income ever, or one source of anything ever. You want to have multiple sources of income. Right now, my intention is to have multiple sources of income, as many MSI as possible, multiple sources of income. Okay. You can create that with this business. Why? Because I have 30 something sources of income right now with 30 something separate properties, right? If two of them burn down right now while I'm talking with you, that's only about 5% of my income. You know, I still have 95% of my income. You think my lifestyle going to change much if that happened? Right now, as we speak, two of them burn down. No, right? I'm still good, man. I still have 95% of my income. However, when I was a pharmacist, when I was, corporate person, professional, right? I was making 6-figure income, but if something happened to me, guys, what happens to my income? I'm gone, 100% gone. Who do you think the company actually gonna take care of my family for life? Hell no, right? Of course not. This business, guys, once you figure it out, it will run basically on itself. That's just a few hours a week. You can manage from anywhere around the world, right? I managed this from when I was in Italy, when I was in Europe, when I was in Bali, when I was in Vietnam. I managed this anywhere, and I still make many times more than I made as a doctor, working just a few hours a week. Okay. Then you can just, pass this along for your kids, for your wife, for your cousin, brother, whoever in your family that needs some help, man. Help another person out, right? That's why I'm doing this, to help free as many people as possible. My mission to help free 1 million families by 2027. Okay. How many of y'all want to be committed to be one of those families that we can help? Get for totally financial freedom, right? So if you all, man, put some fireball in the chat, put some love. Okay. Yeah, it's not normal to work 48 hours a week for one source of income ever. Do things while you're young, guys, Do things while you're young, basically. Imagine, guys, what would life be like if you get incredible results? You can be your own boss. You can know how to scale the business, Just imagine for a moment. Everybody close your eyes right now. Just imagine for 2 minutes. 2 minutes to change your life, okay? Picture a day where you don't have to do anything you don't want to, okay? Picture a day where you are hanging out with your loved ones on your most favorite destination, whether it's be on the beach, maybe you hear the waves crashing, maybe you in the forest, maybe you out about on a night, wherever, right? Picture a day where your loved one, your significant other, look you in the eye and say, honey, I love you. Thank you so much for investing in yourself and for you to have the courage to follow through, so that way we and our family live the life of our dreams today. Okay. And picture a day where you can help your mom buy her dream home, retire your mom, retire your dad, right? Picture that day right now. How will you feel? How grateful are you? Who show up in your life? What do you hear? What do you feel? Embrace it. Act as if you are already accomplished. Imagine you're already there, guys. Imagine you're already there. You live in this dream life right now. You have multiple sources of income. You have so many houses making you amazing income from this, leveraging other people's properties you don't even own, right? And you only work a few hours a week. That's it. The rest of the time is playtime with your family. Why not? Who say we gotta slave away for the rest of our life? No, man. So really embrace that, imagine that, embody that into your life. And this is the one exercise, write it down. I commit to do this exercise every day for the next 30 days, 60 days, okay? So you do that, guys. And if you know, commit to yourself how to do this business, you can make this year to be your year, right? If all this did, guys, learning this skill set, if all this did is to give you the freedom lifestyle, would be worth it. You know, for me, absolutely, right? If all this did to give you the skill set to earn six-figure income for the next 6 months, would be worth it. Me, absolutely, right? So I retired both my parents. Thank God my mom's still with me today. She's a cancer survivor, thriver for 10 years. She's a champion. I'm able to take care of them, buy them the dream home that I wanted, right? Live on the beaches of the world, take them to vacation. Next week we're here, we're gonna go on another week vacation to San Diego, you know, living on the beach, take care of them, right? So if all this did to give you the time to spend with your loved one, really live a life of passion and purpose, will be worth it, okay? So for those of you who want to take the next step with us, drop the link in the chat, Nino, for them to book a call with us, right? Again, you don't have to, you don't want to. This is only for serious people that really want to get there fast, you know, and want to have a family to do this with, so that we can all learn and grow together, right? Because my one mission, guy, my life purpose is to change people's lives forever. It's not about me anymore. I died where I wanted, right? So at some point, you know, all the trips, all the houses, all the cars, all of that doesn't give you the fulfillment. What fulfills me now is when I help my friends, I help you guys, I help people I don't even know. I get like testimonial all the time from people I don't even know sometimes, right? Because, you know, at some point I change their life, whether through whatever we do, our mastermind, or just help them get an extra 10K a month, and they can quit their job and live the life of their dream, you know? It's just amazing. So you're ready to make a massive lasting change and join our family, guys. You know, that's it. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results, right? This is from the smartest man ever, pretty much. Why would you keep spinning the hamster wheel when there's a proven blueprint, right? So if you're already a multi-millionaire, guys, and you're already living your dream life, then this skill set is probably not for you, right? But however, if you're not there, then this is one of the best way to get there, guys. The easy way, the hard way, right? The hard way is to invest in the stock market and trying to get passive income from that. Did you know to make 10K a month from a stock market or 401k, you need $2.5 million to save up? How long will it take for you to save $2.5 million, guys? You don't have to answer anybody that question, but for me, even at a doctor level, it will take me like 30 years to save $2.5 million, you know, at least, right? So, and a lot of time it's like forever, okay? But with this, $100,000 a year, 10K a month, you can make in this business within 3 months. Bam, you're done. You got 10K a month, you know? So success is like a maze, right? Like this maze. Most people get stuck in this box. But if you have a mentor that show you that been there and done that, what if you just have some mentor and tell you, hey, you know, Pedro, make a 2 left, 2 right, 3 left, and you're out there, you know? Hey, Lynn, hey, John, hey, Nick. All you gotta do is make 2 left, 2 right, 3 left. I've been there and done that. You're out there. You're free, man. You're free. Celebrate. Hallelujah. Okay. So Napoleon Hill, right? Think and Grow Rich. Great book. I recommend it. Think and Grow Rich. Listen to the audio book if you don't have time to read. Successful people make decisions quickly. They change them slowly. Unsuccessful people make decisions slowly. They change them often and quickly. Why? Because time is always our biggest enemy because we don't know how long we have. Okay. So that's why I have a sense of urgency. And then the other thing is if it takes me 1 minute to make a decision, guys, and if it's a mistake, it's only take me 1 minute to make another decision to undo that mistake. If it takes me a month to make a decision and it's a mistake, it's going to take me another month to make the decision to undo that. You see what I'm saying? So the speed of making decisions, the most important thing with successful people. You got to have attack speed, man. Make a decision. So make a decision, change your life, guys. Make a decision to learn the skill set. And if you are serious about that, then just book a call with our top guys. And the link here is in the chat. If you're on social media, we are live streaming this too. So if you're on social media, just send us a DM or just go straight to a link in my bio to book a call with us. Okay. So I'm going to put that link out here in the chat again for everybody. Yep. So, all right, that's it. I think I'll open up to questions now. So, yeah, who want more help, right? Okay, let me start this. Ami, you raise your hand. You have a questions? Go back here. Yeah. All right, guys, now is your time. I'm going to answer any questions you have. So I'm going to either put in the chat or, you know, welcome to hop on now and say hi and talk. Okay, so I didn't hear from Mommy. I'm going to go to Trevor now.
Hello,
Trevor.
can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hey, how you doing? Thank you for this information.
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
I just had a question about how are you presenting this when you're structuring the deal to the landlords to be able to come in and rent and then re-rent it out? Like what is that? What is the paperwork and what does the process kind of look like with that?
Yeah, so it's actually really simple. All you need is a sublet clause inside of the agreement that will allow you to sublet. And as long as both parties sign that with that clause in there, then you should be good to go. Okay. So so it's the same standard rental agreement in your state. In the special provision, all you gotta need to do is the sublet clause. That's it. Okay. So I hope that answers your question.
Thank you.
Sure. Welcome. Sure. Welcome, Trevor. Justin.
Hey, Dr. Chau, how are you?
Hey, buddy. How you doing? Where are you coming from?
I'm coming from California. I actually I just signed up for your mastermind last week, and you know, just been diving in with Coach Nick, learning a lot of good stuff.
Awesome, man. Hey.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I'm a little different. I actually have 12 Airbnbs already. I already I did all the rent arbitrage, scaled it all up, got a lot more freedom, and I retired like 3 years ago. But
see, you know what I'm talking about, yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm living I feel like I'm living sort of a similar life to you. I think you're on a higher level, but you know, I think what's cool is I'm trying to transition from hey, let's get all these like let's get rid of all these little baby bookings and just get some
Right.
10x bookings,
Yeah, dude, 10x, baby.
I also used to work for Grant Cardone, so I did that for a whole year. Just as one of the salespeople. It was like my second job out of college.
Cool, man. Yeah.
Well, anyways, I just been learning a lot. But one thing that I wanted to like dial in with you more is just like, I got all these Airbnbs. I just want to really like convert them and get like, instead of vacation, I want to get more short-term rentals.
Yeah.
I'm looking to get 10 more, 10 more houses as well this year. So I want to expand and so that's my goal. But I'd love to just hop on like a quick like one-on-one call with you sometime, like 15 minutes, just hey, let's like just kick this business in the right direction. So yeah, that's where I'm at.
Okay, awesome, buddy. Dive into the mastermind that we have, and and definitely get our sources. You have our sources for get the corporate housing, right?
Yeah, I got the drive, been working with Nick,
Yeah.
hopping on all the calls, so it's good.
Good. Yeah, so list on all those sources, and then you get more booking, and once you get the longer term booking, that's how you have the time and more the space in your mind to scale, right? To scale more properties. So it's all about the mindset thing, and I know you already like I had a lot of people, right? So you're just missing a few of the pieces, especially the sources of where you get the corporate housing source, so that way you can get rid of the baby bookings, and then you can focus more on the corporate clients, and then you can just scale from there.
Yeah. One question about like CHBO, I kind of like looked into that a little. Like, is it worth it? Have you gotten some good business off it, or?
Absolutely. But yeah, let's catch up on another time.
Yeah, that's cool.
And then we save all our sources for our clients on it. So
yeah, for sure. No, I'll dig into that a lot more. But yeah, thanks a lot. I appreciate you working on all this.
Awesome, buddy. Good to have you, man.
All right, thanks. You too. Appreciate it.
Peace. Okay, question in the chat. Any other questions here? Let me see. How do you determine how to price your corporate rental? Yeah, so it's 2 times the rent amount. The average rent of the vacant home in your area, you want to 2x that plus the utilities. So if the rental amount in your area is like $2,000, you want to double that, which is 4,000 plus like 10% for the utilities, like another 400, 500. So you would charge the landlord 4,500. I mean, the corporate housing 4,500, right? And you make $2,000 a month. Will they agree to the renewed lease? Yes, most of the time they will, because we're gonna be their best tenants ever. Because what kind of tenants out there will actually clean their homes, take care of it like their own, right? Fixing these small repairs, don't even call on them in the middle of the night. Be easy to work with, guys. Right now, be easy to work with. Don't be the pain in the butt. Nobody want to work with a pain in the butt. Okay. So always ask yourself, how can I serve others? How can I be the best tenants? How can I be the best partner? How can I be the best whatever, right? Focus on giving, give, and it will come back to you 100 times. So if you focus on that, man, nobody, like none of my leases ever want to like take out, like they always want to renew. Okay, so other questions here. Let's see what else. Chat. And then if y'all, other people, if y'all, we have like 10 more minutes left. So if you have any questions, raise your hand. I want to make sure everybody questions answer here. Sorry if I missed anything. Some other chat on the stream here. Let's see. What's the best way to get my mentorship? Apply for it, guys. Click on the link on my bio if you're on social media. If you're on my Zoom here, there's the link in the chat. And book a call. We do have an interview to make sure that you can do it and you're a good fit. With your mentorship, can I make 2.5 million in 1 year? Anything is possible, guys. Anything is possible. So, yeah, obviously, why not? It's all about how you can scale it, how you can make it, how you can make the money fast. And if you're leveraging other people's property, the sky's the limit, because you once you know the skill set, you can just leverage anybody's property, right? How do you buy your first property? So you don't have to buy the property to do this. You can just arbitrage it. Now, later on, once you have a bunch of money, okay, so here's a mindset thing. Most people are focusing on buying the property, right? It's great to own real estate, guys, but it doesn't matter if you don't have the freedom. Why don't we focus on getting financial freedom first before we acquire the assets, right? Financial freedom is nothing more than your income is like double your expenses, right? If your income is like double your expenses, you are financial free. So why don't we focus on that? Get your income to, 10K a month, 20K a month, 50K a month, 100K a month, whatever it is for you. But most people can retire, get freedom from their job with 20, 30K a month, right? So once you do that, then you have the bandwidth, and then you have the space to acquire the assets, So now I go back and now I'm acquiring assets, right? Because I have play money. I have money to play with. Right now I'm buying multifamily now because I have money to play with, right? But for those of you who are still stuck at the 9 to 5, still stuck with the self-employed, get your freedom first, guys. Do this business. Get like 5, 10 properties making 10, 20K a month. Get financial freedom so you don't have to worry about it. Then the sky will be opening up. Then you have so many ideas, there's so many opportunities, so much time on your hand, you can do so much stuff. Then go back and acquire as many properties as you want. Okay. Fast is a red flag. Okay, that's another mindset issues. So if fast is a red flag, the first thing coming to my mind is, if you want to, let's say you play a video game, would you like to beat that video game faster than taking forever, right? Or this go with anything. If there's a better, faster way, why not do it? If you can fly, okay, here's a good example. If you want to get to another destination and you can fly there, why walk there? Hey, if you want to walk, man, no problem. Be my guest. Go walk the 1,000 miles to get to Bali, and jump on sailboat ship, right? Maybe die along the way. That's fine. But for me, man, I'd rather just jump on a jet, fly over there, and I get there, and I enjoy Bali. I enjoy the beach, right? Same with you. So fast is not a red flag, guys. The red flag is you asking that question. It's the mindset thing, okay? So people always want to get things faster, easier, less painful, right? And in any kind of business, if you can come up with something that get people fast result, easier, less painful, it's unlimited what you can do. All right. If you don't have the best credit, yeah, I mean, it could work. It's all about relationship. So it's about the pitch, right? If you can get a landlord to agree and you build a relationship with them, then yeah. You can also partner with other people too. Like within a mastermind, the great thing about it is you have a lot of qualified people that you can partner with, and you know that, and they know that they can trust you because every deal you can get vetted by the whole group, right? So when you find the right partner, man, it's easy. Whatever you lack, your partner can support you on that, and vice versa. So you can put the sweat equity. You find a funding partner that has a lot of money, but they don't want to do it. They don't have the time to do it. They don't want to do it. Where you can come in and provide your sweat equity, right, to do it, and you can leverage their credit score, their job income, their background, whatever it is. Collaboration is new currency, right? All right, couple more questions here. Let me make sure to find corporate value. Okay. Compared to Airbnb corporate is 2x, while Airbnb is 3x. Is that right? Not necessarily. So with traditional vacation rental, the nightly rate could be higher. However, you're looking at the whole month, your occupancy rate for an average vacation rental is like 50%, half the time, right? There's so many gaps in between the stays. Those gaps are what kill you, okay? Whereas corporate housing, the gap is like, I mean, the stay is like 3 months, and then you have like a 2-3 weeks gap, and then you have another 4 or 5 months stay. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, when you factor that in and you calculate out the whole year round, they both come out to be, both strategy profit about the same. It's about 2x the market rent of a vacant home. Okay. The difference is vacation, you're working 10 times more. I don't know about you, but I'd rather work less and have more result and spend time with my family versus dealing with a bunch of, it's like collecting a bunch of little fish, right? You want to go out there and you fish, you're catching a bunch of like, tiny fish, like, this big. Whereas you catch a corporate clients and it's like a bass and you can get fed the whole family, you get fed for the entire month or something. See what I'm saying? Versus catching like 100 little fish. Doesn't make any sense for me. Did I convert the old rental? Yeah, I could. They are corporate housing now. No, I don't ever get rid of them unless like something drastic happen or like it doesn't perform. So, and that's the other good thing about this business is the downside for this business is if it doesn't work out, just forfeit the first month deposit and move out and find another one. The maximum you can lose is just a few $1,000, guys. That's it. Okay. What you can gain is like a monthly cash cow, $1,000 a month for a very long time, probably the rest of your life, right? So it's called asymmetrical risk to reward ratio. You want super protect the downside, right? Like Richard Branson always said, protect the downside. Tony Robbins said asymmetrical risk to reward ratio, right? One lowest risk, maximize your reward. And this is the business for that. Daily maid service, no. You usually do one-time cleaning when they get out. If they want extra cleaning, they charge you extra. So all the service, the beautiful thing is the companies pay. We don't actually pay. The companies, the clients will pay. We just take that money and pay the maid. Okay. How do you find corporate clients? So yes, you can go, you can contact yourself. The best place to contact will be the human resources of the company and just introduce yourself, right? And trying to find them, all of that. Or again, if you want the fast track, is we have the sources for that. So just schedule a call with one of our advisors of life for the mentorship. And I've already done the hard work with 7 years of, going through a bunch of leads, a bunch of stuff to find the right connections. So that way you just plug and play your property and get bookings right away, get booking within days instead of weeks or months, right? Yep. You're welcome, guys. So I think that's the rest of it. So thank you for joining us. I hope you enjoy it. You guys had some fun in today, right? You learned some good stuff. How many learned some good stuff? Put some ahas, something you learned in the chat right now. Okay. Yeah. Time is of the essence. That's right. Yeah. What else? What else did you learn? Come on. The more you put in the chat, the more you put it down, the more you can learn, the more you can solidify in your brain and helping other people as well. So you haven't followed me yet on social media, definitely follow, Dr. Chau B&B. Yes, and join our Facebook group as well. We have a free Facebook group. Can you drop that link to that Facebook group in the chat too? Yeah, sign up for the call, definitely, guys. Yeah, remember Brahmin, celebrate, imagine where you're gonna be, 5, 10 years from now. And imagine as if you're already there, visualize it, okay? So, Nino, you got a link to that Facebook group? So we can help them more in that. It's a free Facebook group, okay? There you go. Yeah. Beyond Airbnb Secrets is the group. Beyond Airbnb Secrets. You can just, for those of you watching live stream, you can Google that as well on Facebook. It's Beyond Airbnb Secrets Facebook group, okay? Book a call with us and we will help you and go from there if that what you choose to do. Otherwise, have a great night, everybody. Let's unmute everybody and say good night to everybody, okay?
Good night, guys. Thank you.
All right. Thanks, Joe.
Good night, everybody.
Your company name.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you.
Looking to acquire.
Bye, thanks.
Hey guys, God bless.
Good night.